On the Warhammer Community website, we are treated today by an update for KillTeam Nachmund. And of course, we're going to get a look at, pretty pick. We're going to get a look at the Khorne forces that are in the box set. As we know, there are Heretic Legionnaires in the box, as well as Eldari Corsairs. I'm excited for those Eldari Corsairs, as many of you know. But in this little update, we're getting a look at the Chaos Forces and what they get to play with in the game, in the setting of the Kill Team game. And of course, if you pick Khorne, basically each time an operative fights in combat, the resolve successful hit step of the combat. If you did not retain any critical hits, you can strike with one normal hit as if it were a critical hit. That's really cool. Basically, more attacks for Khorne. Well, of course, that's par for the course, right? Blood for the Blood God, 1 command point until the end of the turning point. Each time a friendly Khorne operative fights in combat, in the resolve successful hits step of the combat, if performed a charge action during the activation, the first time it strikes, inflict 1 additional damage. So more hits, more damage, and more Khorne, apparently, right? I like this guy, the Skullbane mask. It's a cool looking model. It's the kind of things that, can almost draw me back into chaos. I can feel the pull of chaos, the gods. And here's my god, speaking of gods. Nurgle. So apparently they go to 12 wounds per Marine. I think that's really, really cool once you give them the mark. Basically what they're talking about is every Marine can be given an individual mark of the gods. I forgot to mention that part in the beginning. Nurgle, disgusting vigor. Each time in the shooting attack is made against this operative in the roll defense step of that shooting attack, you can retain 1 normal save as a critical save. That's very cool. Implacable for 1 command point. Until the end of the turning point, friendly Nurgle operatives are not treated as being injured. Ignore all negative modifiers to the APL. Ignore the worsening of their ballistic skill when performing an Overwatch action. Pretty darn sturdy, if you ask me. But that's Nurgle. Nurgle's sturdy. Nurgle is sturdy and reliable. I like this guy. This guy's, he's begging for explosions. Slaanesh, they're all about getting speediness and getting into the fight. Add triangle to the operative's movement characteristic. And of course, graceful killer for 1 command point until the end of the turning point. Add 1 critical damage characteristic of friendly Slaanesh operatives' melee weapons. So basically they get extra critical damage. That's very, very handy. I'm sure it's probably really not needed against Eldar, considering that this is Chaos and Eldar fighting in this box set. Eldar tend to be very squishy, and Chaos seems to be hitting extremely hard. So it's basically like, I think they're going to one-shot Eldar every time. Like this guy too. He's got something cracking out of his mouth though. Big old tongue. Anyway, Zinch. Imperial Guidance. Imperial? Each time this operative makes a shooting attack in the roll attack dice step of that shooting attack, you retain 1 of your dice results of 5+. This is successful hit as a critical hit. So basically they get crits on 5s. An etheric ward for 1 command point until the end of the turning point. Friendly Zinch operatives have a 4 invulnerable save. That's kind of a big deal. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of big. This guy's just happy to be there. He's like, ha, how's it going? I'm Chaos. Oh, nice to meet you. All right. And of course, you can go with Undivided. Each time this operative fights in combat or makes a shooting attack in the attack dice step of the combat shooting attack, if the target is within pentagon of it, you can re-roll 1 of your attack dice. And that's kind of friggin' handy. And yeah, so looking forward to this box, mainly for obviously the Corsairs, but of course some Chaos guys, some some additional stuff, and yeah, exciting stuff. What do you guys think? You guys excited for this release? I am.